everybody. I'm Dr. Hill here at Advanced Animal Care Berea, here with Mr. Dwight today, and we are going to be talking about everything that you need to know about cat grooming.
All right, Dr. Hill, how do cats groom themselves?
So kind of just what everybody thinks. I can goofily make the motion, but they use their mouths, their tongue. That is their number one grooming tool. Sometimes they'll even use their feet or things like that to assist them where their mouths can't get. And as everybody has seen, these guys are incredibly flexible. They can get just about anywhere on their body to groom, but a lot of it is just using that kind of scratchy. He's excited today, isn't he? But using their scratchy tongue, kind of like a little hairbrush to brush through their coat and groom themselves.
So how does proper grooming impact the health and well-being of your cat?
Yeah, so it definitely helps keep down on things like matting, helps keep them clean, helps, if are you just not feeling it, Dwight? He says, I'm just not feeling it. All right, there you go, Mr. Man. But really, it just helps keep the coat healthy. It helps to release natural oils. And it's a good indicator of just general health of your cat too. We want to make sure that cats have a nice, shiny, healthy, well-groomed hair coat. Sometimes when their hair coat is a little unkempt or it's starting to get matted or overly greasy feeling or things like that, then we start to look for some other health concerns that might be affecting your pet's grooming.
So what are some signs and symptoms that your cat is no longer grooming themselves properly?
Yeah, so a lot of what I just mentioned. So if they're developing hair mats, where the hair gets kind of clumped together, if it starts to have kind of like a greasy or a tacky feel to the hair coat, sometimes it looks a little clumpy. Sometimes there can even be like some sores on your cat's skin. So if you notice anything like that, or there's even some situations where cats do what we call over groom, where they're kind of excessively grooming. They're just grooming and grooming and grooming and grooming, and they're getting to the point where they're actually removing bits of hair, tufts of hair, or clumps of hair, and grooming themselves to the point where they're bald. And that's definitely something that we want to look at and address and get better.
So why is it important to consult a veterinarian if my cat has grooming problems?
Yeah, so, sometimes it's something as simple as you have an older pet and he has arthritis that has been undiagnosed and is having trouble grooming himself, and we need to manage the arthritis. Sometimes there's some other conditions that we can see, due to a poor hair coat. Maybe they're losing clumps of hair because they have fleas, or maybe they have a skin infection, or, there's a whole host of things that can portray through their hair coat.
So what are the benefits of a professional grooming?
Yeah, so there are groomers out there, bless their souls, that will groom cats, and sometimes it's needed. Sometimes we have those older pets that are arthritic and are having a harder time grooming themselves and need a little bit of assistance there. I really love for those guys, I've got a Furminator comb here. This really helps to pull out the undercoat. It also has this little release on it, if you can see it, that helps kind of push the hair out once it gets, caught in the tines there. I've also got a slicker brush here, which works really well, and you can kind of brush it down the cat's back and it'll catch a lot of hair and stuff like that. But some people have long-haired cats and they deal with the issue of constant hairballs or things like that, and their cats do better when they're shaved down professionally by a groomer.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Hill.
You're welcome.